What up? We got the coffee shop right here. This is where like I go to get coffee, and then they have some other stuff too. So guys, now I want to say these guys are cool. I like them. They're helpful. They help me out. They help your boy out. These guys are cool. But look at this big ass church, right? This church is all empty. They spend all their donations heating up this big empty church that's literally like 90% empty, and the congregation is empty, and there's no one there. And like when you donate money to the church, just know that what you're really paying for mostly is to heat up a big empty church that no one goes to. But like, I'm not trying to be all negative, right? Because as I say that, here pulls up Chuck and Susie. They're really cool. They get money. They get food that when it expires at a store, Fresh Market, they bring it here every Friday. That's super cool of them. That helps me out. Helps a bunch of people out. That's awesome. I love it. God bless them. But I still can say what is true at the same time. It's at the end of the day, these resources, they could be used to house so many people like myself. I worked here. I came here 4 years, worked here 2.5 years. They never once asked me if I want to sleep in the church throughout the winter. So, it is what it is. And we'll have more in a sec. But yeah, basically, I love these guys. They help me out so much, but I gotta keep it real too. The amount of resources, and, there's like multiple churches here. There's actually 3 churches and then like a 4th church. It's like a Methodist, a Presbyterian, another United something, and then like maybe one more. But yeah, guys, the congregation is like all past 50. It's all super small. They don't really do anything to engage young people or to grow their congregation or to utilize the space that costs all this money that they pay every month for the heating and everything. So it's just a lot of underutilized resources, a lot of people struggling. What's holding us back from utilizing all the resources to help all the young people struggling and all people struggling so they can to empower them, so they can actually move up in life and not just live like wage slaves for the rich, paycheck to paycheck, like most people are doing right now in America, the richest country on earth. It's kind of fucked up if you think about it. But like I said, lots of nice stuff too. But so it's like I said, it's a big church. It's bigger than you guys think. It's huge. You know what I mean? And gotta keep it real. Some nice stuff. Some just like whatever. It is what it is. But get more content later. This is the entrance to the actual coffee shop. They have little signs like free senior luncheon. The clothes closet is hella dope. Gonna go there tomorrow, although I don't need clothes, just to get some coffee. They got the free store that moved. You can get free stuff besides clothes, like soap and just all sorts of toys and stuff. Got the schedule over here, so it's pretty dope. They had this gate here. They put this gate up. There used to not be a gate, but there's certain people, not me, kept sleeping here and pissing everywhere. So they put the gate up. I really can't blame them for that. Literally, I'm the one that worked here for 2.5 years and had to wash this piss off with bleached water. So, they put the gate up. But like I said, it's crazy to me because it's like a church. All they talk about is God sharing, Jesus, God sharing. And yet, can't even find a place to just sleep at night, even outside, because everything's gated off. Never gonna offer you a place inside, even if you work for them and it's winter and they know you live outside. They're not even gonna offer you, not even once in 2.5 years. They never once offered me to spend the night at the church. They knew I was homeless the whole entire time. Working here, making $500 a month, so that's what's up. But yeah, here's the side of the church. It's a huge church, guys. There's leaks. There's all sorts of leaks and fucked up shit. I tried to fix for money while I worked here as side jobs. They're not interested. They're not interested in empowering me with side income. They're old, God bless them, but they're old people and they just want to die with this church and have the church die with them. They don't want to empower people. They don't want to offer housing. They don't want to offer side gigs fixing it up. They don't want to, they don't want me to pay $250 to occupy one of the 12 empty rooms in here and I could fix stuff for free. They're not interested in being flexible. They're not interested in working with people. They're just old. They want to die with the church. They like the church they had as a kid and they just want to live in that memory forever and then perish. And probably once they leave, this church will be abandoned like a bunch of other churches. Whatever, we'll see what happens. I tried what I could to get through with them, to let them know all the potential that's here, but they don't give a fuck what I say because I'm not one of the rich guys that donates them their cash. So